However, in some areas of the country, the demand for electricity is growing faster than the available capacity. Just a few years ago, a large-scale industrial manufacturing facility might require 100 megawatts, or about enough to power 100,000 homes. A facility that size would typically be one of a kind in a region, would be a major source of economic activity for that area. Now it is common for a single data center to require 3 up to 15 times this amount of power for a single site. As technology evolves, power demand from data processing is expected to double nationwide in 3 years. One small example of this demand surge, OpenAI's ChatGPT requires 2.9 watt-hours for a request. Now that's nearly 10 times more power than a typical Google search. AEP currently has requests from large customers that would more than double the existing peak demand we serve on our system today. It took over 100 years of planning and building to create our current system, and a step change in infrastructure investment on an accelerated time frame will be required to serve even a fraction of this future demand in a reliable manner. As demand is rapidly increasing, our nation's electricity system is transforming to accommodate new forms of energy. The pace of this transformation must not overtake the reliability needs of our system. Independent assessments by NERC find the risk of electric power supply disruptions are steadily increasing. Our society depends on a reliable power system. Continued development of the electric system must be a central priority of U.S. energy and economic policy, and we need to think bigger and more comprehensively to address the many opportunities and challenges in front of us. We can serve this emerging demand and secure America's role as a leader for generations to come. To do so, we will need to work together to quickly build new sources of electric generation and high-voltage power lines to deliver electricity where it's needed.
We can no longer rely on hostile foreign nations to supply our critical infrastructure, our critical minerals, and our computing power. We implore this committee and the Congress to pass significant permitting reform for transmission infrastructure and other energy infrastructure. Even though we all appreciate and wish to be good stewards of the environment, the EPA rules that recently came out further complicates a tenuous situation on our grid, and so we cannot be further impeding our reliable and safe and affordable electricity. Electricity underpins our national economy, our national security, and the prosperity and ingenuity here in the United States.